Let's go to YouTube. Okay, good evening. Welcome to another version of Cardiac Baseball. We're going to take the day off from 1965. We've been playing that quite a bit. We're in May in 1965. And I thought I'd play a little 2017. Game today is Philadelphia Phillies versus the Cincinnati Reds. It'll be Jeremy Hellickson versus Scott Feldman. Let's take a look at our lineup. So obviously we're at the beginning of the season, so we have nothing. I can always go to baseball. I can always go to Baseball Ref and get their averages, but that's no fun. This is the beginning of the season, so let's play the beginning of the season. Let us do that. Let's set up for the next day here. Hold on. There's our scores for the days. I already finished up the first. And I can recall those games real quick with the scores. I think you'll find a few of them are quite interesting. Alright, we're going to go to April 3rd. Next day. No, I could have done it the other way. Okay. The first game up is Philadelphia Phillies versus the Cincinnati Reds. Jeremy Hellickson versus Scott Feldman, which the Phillies did win the game eventually 4-3 over the Reds. We'll start there. Okay. Starting lineups will be, and I'm going to transfer the starting lineups over. Thank you very much. Don't mind me, guys. I'm a little tired. My eyes are exhausted, so I make mistakes. I do apologize immediately. If I don't see you, I apologize immediately. I am very sorry. My eyes are just very, very tired. Okay, for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies, this is the official home game for the Cincinnati Reds. I don't believe they have played already yet. And the answer is no, they have not. Surprisingly, it was the Cubs and the Cardinals and the Diamondbacks and the Giants who played my first games, and the Yankees and the Blue Jays and the Tampa Bay Devil Rays. Alright, for the Philadelphia Phillies. Oh, who have I got here? I've got somebody who doesn't belong. Hold on, let's back up here, see what's going on here. Michael Saunders. I need to bring him in. I thought I had him in. Hold on here. I gotta fix the Philadelphia roster real quick, guys. I apologize. And Michael Saunders is actually activated. I must have taken him out. Alright, so I made a mistake somewhere along the line. I'll have to take a look. Yes, I'll take a look at a couple of things first. Okay, we're gonna watch how we're gonna do this, guys. We're gonna watch how we do this real fast. I have no option. I got to make some changes here. I do apologize. So we're going to be a little bit slow tonight. I use Digital Diamond, and I use their transactions to fix. And I end up using their starting lineups for the beginning of the season too to fix. To fix the MP3, because MP3 does not really have a transaction page, which is a shame because they really should. For what they do, they can get them. And I wouldn't be surprised if a few of the other baseball games would trade off things for them. I would bet Digital Dive would love to trade off their transaction page for the box score section. Here's what we got going on here for the 3rd of April. We're going to go to the dates here. We're looking at the 3rd of April. We have got 3 players going on the disabled list, and we need to fix these right off the bat. John Axford of Oakland is going on the disabled list. He has a strained right shoulder, so we will fix him immediately. So John Axford will be off of the active lineup. It does not say who they recalled in, so I'll have to. And I'm not going to play guessing games for them. But I know they do it. They will eventually bring up somebody right here. 2 days later, they brought somebody up. So there you go. Okay. Dylan Overton of the Seattle Mariners went off on paternity leave for a few days, and he got a couple of days off. That's the special DL that they have now, and they give you 2 or 3 days to go have your kid. So let's take him off for right now, so I do not use him. Okay, I think that's quite fair the way this is going, so I'm not going to argue with Mr. Overton, who I don't even have on the roster. So now I got to find him. He was Seattle, right? Yes, he was. Okay, I need to find out what kind of a player he was. I don't have him on the Seattle Mariners roster. So let me find him. I do apologize again, Dylan Overton. He was a reserve player. And he is on my team of the San Diego Padres, but actually he belongs to the Seattle Mariners. So I need to put him down here too. Number 14 is where he goes. Okay. Save the changes. Alright. And be safe. Let's go into here and find out why he wasn't on my list. So, always surprising when we can find stuff like this. He only played a couple of years. He's not on the roster this year yet, guys. Okay. He was with Seattle. I don't know why they missed it. And I don't know why he got missed. But he played for Seattle. He got 9 games. He's finished 4, started 1. So he's not a bad ball player. His game logs will tell me that in 2017. He actually came in on April 7th. But he's already here as of earlier date, so he's in. He was traded to San Diego in May, it looks like. He's in the minor league roster, I bet. Actually, he was wavered. He was dropped. He was traded by Oakland to Seattle in January, and he was dropped by the Seattle Mariners. I have no idea what happened there, and I'm not going to question it. Okay, whoop, get back. Okay, we said we found a third player. The third player is Robbie Ross of the Boston Red Sox. He was put on the DL list for influenza. He was quite sick early in the season, if everybody remembers. So we got to take Robbie Ross off the roster for right now. That's not a problem. We can do that. Okay, Mr. Overton should be on here now, and there he is. We'll put him on the roster. Save the changes as always. I need to save the change on that one too, don't I? Yeah, probably do. Robbie Ross. Let's go to Oakland first. I gotta go fix that one first. Mr. Axford, that's what I need to do. He was taken off the roster to go on the DL. Always gotta save the changes in this game, guys. I don't mind doing that. Okay. I find it very convenient. And it forces me to pay attention each and every day. Now, for all of my players who play Digital Diamond and also play a few of the other games, like Diamond Mine, I think is also known as a fantastic transaction season. I'm not sure about what Action PC does or Out of the Park, if they really follow the transactions of the year. Action PC, Stratomatic on the computer. I know Stratomatic Dell. I think Stratomatic Dell on board has to do the same thing I do. We need to have the sheets for us to find out who went off and who went on. We just can't keep 40 players on the roster and go, okay, you're good. Can't do that, guys. That's not right. It's not fair, and it's not proper. So I tried to stop my entire 1978 season because I had Bob Horner out there playing at the beginning of the season. He didn't get to Atlanta until June. So I had to go back in and fix it. Okay. Now let's go back to the starting lineup. We'll start with Philadelphia. No, it's not Nick Williams. Should be like Mitch Saunders. So hold on here. I thought I activated him. Let me get out of here again. Cancel that. No changes made. We'll go back. We'll have to redo it. No, I forgot to do that. Back to Philadelphia. Mr. Saunders. Okay, yes, they have 25 players. They have 26 players. I have no idea who's not supposed to have been on there. So I'll figure it out afterwards. I'll figure it out if we get done today. Alright, now let's go back to our last place schedule. I need to transfer the starting lineups again, all over again. Starting lineups. And here we go. There you go. Okay. Cesar Hernandez will be playing second base in Philadelphia. He's going to be kicking off the year for Philly. Howie Kendrick is over there in left field. Howie Kendrick is now, I believe, with the Washington Nationals. Odubel Herrera will be playing center field. You guys make it tough with pronunciation, so Michael, that's what it is. That's Michael Franco will be the third baseman. Michael Saunders will be playing right field. Tommy Joseph is at first. Cameron Rupp is the catcher. Freddie Galvis will be playing shortstop, and Jeremy Hellickson is the pitcher. I'm going to get used to this, guys. Bear with me. I'm used to seeing Michael Schmidt, Greg Luzinski, Bake McBride, Sarge, Gary Matthews. We're going to keep that lineup. For the Cincinnati Reds, I know a few more of these guys, so it helps out. Billy Hamilton will be playing center field, base stealer extraordinaire, a few other things. Jose Peraza will be our second baseman. First baseman is the machine Joey Votto, a very huge hitting machine. Adam Duvall will be playing left field. Eugenio Suarez will be playing third. Scott Schebler is over there at right field. Zach Kozark will be playing shortstop. Tucker Barnhart is our catcher, and the pitcher is Scotty Feldman, who I think ended up with Houston at one time or another, or he came from Houston to go to Cincinnati. I think that's what we got going on here, guys. And I can put my other one down here. Okay, let's see what we got. So let's put our digital diamond away. And let's start the game. We are at Cincinnati on opening day. They had 43,804 people at the Great American Ballpark on a 4 o'clock start game. It did go into the darkness, obviously. It was April 3rd. Day game on the grass. Now, I can do this. It's kind of tough, but I do have the pitch counts out here, which makes it kind of tough. We'll figure that out as we go along, because I know this. As I tease, this is the pitch count league. What I'm doing, for anybody who has not has not asked or has not watched to see what I'm doing, I have changed a couple of rules, and Al is out there doing a game right now himself in Stratomatic. I hope he goes well with that. It's Danny McLean versus the Cleveland 2017 Terry Francona's Cleveland Indians. So I hope Al catches this game later. Go to his channel. I love his channel. He's got one of the best ones out there. I'm the more I deal with Al, the more I realize that he's a very close person, a personal friend. He's my Italian that I like talking to a lot. I'm trying to see if I can get him to go over to Augie's over in Boston Spa, New York. I think he'd enjoy the food royally. He ended up bringing now that I think I'm not sure whether he's by himself or not. I think he is living by himself right now. I do believe that he could bring a meal back and end up with 4 meals the rest of the week. That's how good this food is and how plentiful they serve. And that's what I like. Al does a lot of baseball. He's doing Stratomatic right now. He's doing a very special prop courtesy of him. He's doing a special prop of Bob Gibson and Danny McLean from 1968 challenging 2017 teams. I think they're each challenging 10 teams. And that includes our beloved Red Sox, the Yankees, Arizona. I think Cleveland's in there. I caught that real quick. I'm not sure who else. I think the Cubbies they've got in. He's got in there. In Action PC, which is another one of his channels, he and a fellow called Beatles Eternally, who's also the guide is the guide writer for Digital Diamond Baseball, is doing it all on his own. Okay, have put together a decades team league. I don't agree with some of the players, but you know, when you're a purist at heart like myself, and you're an old-fashioned baseball fan like myself, you can get into some arguments on who belongs on the teams. So, I don't even know their full rosters. I know I'm not going to like them. But that's Al's channel. Everybody, please do enjoy it when you get a chance. Always give him a thumbs up. This is a person who takes constructive criticism also. He also takes, and please do comment. He's a wonderful, wonderful broadcaster. I tease him a lot about his pronunciations, but he listens to me quite well, and I've actually corrected quite a few for him. He doesn't mind. So I hope he's enjoying his game tonight. Please do well, have a ball if you come back on. And let's get started here with Cesar Hernandez. Cesar Hernandez in the 2017 season. I don't have their batting averages, but I do know how many times they appeared in the whole 9 yards. Has a slugging percentage of .421. In the actual game, he kicked this game off with a home run on a 3-2 count. Here is the pitch. It is a 54. Now, if I did this right, everybody should be able to see the dice. A whole lot better than what I have. And Hernandez does hit it out deep towards right field. Going back for it is Shelbler. Yeah, that's going to be cool. I'm going to look at that because I'm going to look at the SCH. I can pronounce it short. I'm going to pronounce it skull, like school. And I think I'm going to go with Skebler. That's what I'm going to do to make it easier for my mouth. And he flies up. Who makes the grab? Howie Kendrick is our man playing. Today he is playing left field for the Philadelphia Phillies. Again, yes, he played 91 games in Philadelphia. I think he got traded in the middle of the season. Here is one of one of those kind of deals. Here's the pitch. It is a 21, red and blue. Sorry about that. And Feldman strikes him out. That is 2 down here in the top of the first inning. Due up to bat is Odubel Herrera. Odubel Herrera is the center field for Philadelphia the past season, 2017. Here is the pitch. And it's a 16. And he hits it to our shortstop, Kozar. Kozar fires it over towards first, and we have a 1-2-3 inning for the Cincinnati Reds. No runs, no hits, nobody left on base. Coming up for Cincinnati is Billy Hamilton, Peraza, and Joey Votto. Billy Hamilton had an on-base percentage of .299, .335. This man can steal bases in real life, though, guys. Not even going to lie about it. Excellent base stealer. During the season, there we go. Billy Hamilton in 2017 stole 59 bases. He did get caught 13 times. He had a .247 batting average for the season. 4 home runs, 38 RBIs. He was the leadoff hitter, and he definitely was the center fielder. Got involved in 139 games for the Cincinnati Reds. Here's the pitch by Scott Hellickson. It is a 35. And Hellickson strikes out Hamilton right off the bat. Rare strikeout for Hamilton. Jose Peraza is our man. He's playing second base for the Reds this season. Here is the pitch. 31. And it is a ball. I think he took the place of Phillips in 2017. Here is the pitch. I think Phillips went over to somebody else. 13. And he hits to our first baseman, Joseph. Joseph underhands the ball over to Scott Hellickson and makes the play at first when we have 2 down here in the bottom of the first inning. Joey Votto is our man. Joey Votto in 2017. And I'm going to look him up. I hope I don't go black on you when I do this, guys. If I do, I apologize. I don't take down the channel, so I know I'm doing something right, I hope. Yeah, I'm doing something right. Okay, just wanted to make sure, guys. Just wanted to make sure, okay? All right, and Joey Votto in 2017 for our Cincinnati Reds. Come on, get up there. There you go. He batted .320, had 36 home runs, 100 RBIs, go along with 34 doubles. Has a tendency to strike out just a little bit. Struck out 83 times. He did lower it by about 40. He did lower it by a good almost 50%. So he did well, actually almost by 33% from 120 to 883, and raised his walks. Matter of fact, he led the National League in walks with 134. Very good for Mr. Votto. He played in every game in 2017 for the Cincinnati Reds. This is a man who came here to play baseball, and he means to. He was injured in 2014. I think he vowed he would never let that happen again. He would never down the team. He's been with Cincinnati now for 12 years. He has been a one-team player. So Cincinnati is taking very good care of him. Here is the pitch to Votto. It's a 61. And he reaches on a walk. That is the first base runner of the game for both teams. Joey Votto is on first. Adam Duvall will be our batter here for the Reds. He got involved in 157 games here, so he stayed relatively healthy. Here is the pitch. 33. And Adam Duvall hits it out towards right center field fence. Going out that way, it is going deep. All Herrera can do is watch it go by. It's a 2-run blast for Adam Duvall, and the Cincinnati Reds take an early 2-0 lead over the Philadelphia Phillies. Due to bat is Eugenio Suarez. Eugenio Suarez also played all last season. Here is the pitch. It's a 22, and he hits a single out towards left field. Waiting for it to come down on the bounce will be Howie Kendrick, and the Cincinnati Reds have runner on first. Hellickson's in trouble here in the first inning. Scott Skebler, and I'm probably mispronouncing that name, I apologize. Here's the pitch. It's a 34. And he hits it out towards center field. Waiting for it will be Herrera on the shallow fly ball. And he makes the play, but the Cincinnati Reds do draw blood. 2 runs on 2 hits. There was 1 runner left on base. At the end of 1, it is Cincinnati 2, Philadelphia nothing. Due up for the Philadelphia Phillies is Franco, Saunders, and Joseph. Michael Franco batted, had on base since 281, probably batted about the same. Slugging percentage of 409. Here is the pitch. 31. And it is a strike by Feldman. No balls, 1 strike. Here we go. 36. And Franco hits a high pop-up Major League style over towards second base. Peraza waits for it to come on down. Makes the play. We have 1 down. Due up is Michael Saunders. Michael Saunders got involved in 73 games in Philadelphia. I'm not sure whether he got traded or what happened to him. We'll figure that out as we go along as the season goes on. We'll probably peruse every player in all seasons I've played as we do it. Here's the pitch to Saunders. It is a 51. That is a foul ball. And here we go again, guys. Another pitch. An 11. And he does make hard contact with the ball. Let's see what happens with it. It's heading out that way. And it is heading out towards right center field. Looks like it might catch the top of the wall. It's definitely high enough. It's going far enough. And it does. It hits the top of the wall. Bounces back in. Wait for it to drop on back in. Is our center fielder, Billy Hamilton. Hamilton fires the ball back in. And Saunders will take second base on a double here in the top of the second inning for Philadelphia. First to the game for the Phillies. Coming to bat will be Tommy Joseph. I don't know much about Tommy Joseph, so we're going to look this man up again, see what's going on here. I know nothing of the man, so I'm not even going to lie. Our first baseman, so I can find him. That's Cincinnati. There we go. Tommy Joseph for Philadelphia. 2017 was his second year in the league. He batted .240, not a heavy batter, but he can hit a home run. 22 home runs with 27 doubles for the Phillies, 69 RBIs. Definitely strikes out. He has 129 strikeouts. This man does not like to walk. He had only 33 walks for the Phillies. So this is going to get interesting, guys. We'll see what happens here. And his fielding percentages are not much better. Actually, there he had 8 errors. So here we go. We now know a little bit about Mr. Joseph. Here's the pitch. 33. And here we go. Philadelphia is threatening to tie the ball game. For Joseph, it's not going to happen. He hits out towards left center field as it hits the wall. Going back for it will be Duvall. Duvall fires in, but Saunders comes on in to score, and the Philadelphia Phillies score a run on back-to-back doubles. Due up is Cameron Rupp, the catcher. Cameron Rupp is not playing your typical catcher. Of course, Monday's nothing to do. Here is the pitch. There's 1 down here in the top of the second inning, and it's a 61, and Feldman strikes him out. That is Feldman's second strikeout of the game. Coming to bat is Galvis. The shortstop, Freddie Galvis, played every game for Philadelphia also. So Philadelphia has some rather healthy players. Not sure whether they were good or not, but they had healthy. Here is the pitch. 64, and he is struck out also by Feldman. That is his 3rd strikeout of the game, but Philadelphia puts a run across the board on 2 hits. 1 runner left on base at the end of 1.5. It is Cincinnati 2, Philadelphia 1. Coming to bat for the Cincinnati Reds is Zach Kozark, Barnhart, and the pitcher Scott Feldman. Jeremy Hellickson is on the mound for his second inning. Gave up 2 runs in the first on a home run to Adam Duvall. Zach Kozark is a batter. Here is the pitch. It's a 56. And he is struck out. That is Hellickson's second strikeout of the game. Due up here will be Tucker Barnhart. Tucker Barnhart is a decent hitting catcher. Wonder if he fit into the mold of people like Johnny Bench or a few others like that. One never knows. We will find out. Tucker Barnhart is not a home run hitter. He got 7 home runs, 44 RBIs, did bat .270 in 121 games, pretty good for a catcher. He did get a Golden Glove Award in 2017. He was the Golden Glove Award winner for catchers. Excellent for him, very good. He also has 24 doubles to go with the rest of his repertoire here. So this man can hit a baseball, just doesn't hit a lot. Here's the pitch. 61. He does make contact. This is not a man who strikes out a lot. He hits over towards our shortstop, Galvis. Galvis is able to pick it up, and he gets over towards Joseph for the out. We have 2 down in the bottom of the 2nd inning. Scott Feldman is our batter. This is not a roll hitting pitcher. Not really. He only looks like by the looks of it, he's managed to get 1 hit the whole season. 21 games, 1 hit for the Cincinnati Reds. Here's the pitch. 55. And he strikes out. That is Hellickson's 3rd strikeout of the game. No runs, no hits, nobody left on base. At the end of 2, it is Cincinnati 2, the Philadelphia Phillies 1. And we are here at the Great American Ballpark, Cincinnati. Coming up to bat for the Philadelphia Phillies is Jeremy Hellickson himself, the pitcher. Hernandez and Kendrick. Here's the pitch to Hellickson. It is a 64. And he is struck out. That is Feldman's 4th strikeout of the game. Due up is, let me get that right. There we go. Due up is Cesar Henderson. First time up, he flew out to our right fielder. By the way, that's the 3rd strikeout in a row for Scott Feldman. Here's the pitch. It's a 21. And Hernandez hits it out towards left field. It's a looping fly. It's a lazy fly ball heading out that way. Duvall waits for it to come on down. Makes the play, and we have 2 down. Howie Kendrick struck out his first time up. Here is the pitch by Feldman. 31. And it is a high pop up towards our 3rd baseman. Franco waits for it to drop on down there. He's heading back in towards the grass. Makes the play. We have 3 down. Another 1-2-3 inning for the Cincinnati Reds. At the end of 2.5, it is Cincinnati 2, Philadelphia Phillies 1. Coming to bat for the Cincinnati Reds will be Billy Hamilton, Peraza, and Votto. Hellickson is on the mound for his 4th inning. For his 3rd inning, here is the pitch. It's a 16, and he gives it Hamilton. Slaps it again towards our shortstop, Galvis. Galvis picks it up, fires over towards first, and they get the speedy Hamilton out. 1 down here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Jose Peraza's due up. He's our 2nd baseman. He grounded out to our first Joey Votto, to Hellickson the first. Sorry about that. Joseph to Hellickson the 1st inning. Here's the pitch. 44. And he hits out again towards left center field side, close to left field. Howie Kendrick comes on in, makes the play on the hop, brings it back in, but Peraza will take a wide turn on first and goes back. Coming up to bat here is Joey Votto. Joey Votto, the first time up, walked. Hellickson was just a little too careful with him. Here is the pitch to Votto. It's a 43 this time, and Votto hits a sharp ground towards Hellickson. Hellickson fires back towards 2nd base. They try to get towards first, but he is safe at first. Joey Votto, who is not the fastest runner, hits into a fielder's choice, 1-6. He'll take first base on the fielder's choice. And coming at bat is the very Adam Duvall. Adam Duvall in the 1st inning slapped a 2-run shot over the right field fence and brought in Joey Votto the first time. Let me fix that. That's exactly what I'm missing here. Thank you, dummy. Okay, and here's the pitch to Duvall. 56. And he is struck out. And that takes care of the Cincinnati Reds in the 3rd inning. No runs, 1 hit, 1 runner left on base. At the end of 3 innings, it is Cincinnati 2, Philadelphia Phillies 1. Okay, for anybody who's never watched me and is not watching what I do, Scott Feldman has a D rating. This is the pitch count season, or as I like to call it, or the specialty season, as I hate calling it. But Scott Feldman is D rating. So what that means is, under any time, if a batter reaches 2nd base, okay, the pitcher is relieved immediately. Now, the only time there is one exception, and I know that Feldman is pitching a 2-hitter right now for the Cincinnati Reds. We'll see what happens. The exception is if it's a solo shot home run. He can stay because there was no way you can really determine. You can, but you can't. Depends how bad it is. Either way, we're probably going to we're still going to try to enforce the 5-run, 5-inning rule if we can. That's pretty much what we're going to try to do here. It is going to stick in as long as we can. It is 5 runs, 5 innings. That rule will still apply. So our starting pitchers, unless they get shellacked, can at least get a decision. Here is the pitch to Odubel Herrera. He grounded out his first time up. It is a 46. And this is what's going to happen. He hits out towards left field, gets on the ground underneath the glove of Suarez, and Herrera is on first with a base hit. 1 runner on. Do have to bat. We are in the 5 innings, by the way. We are in the 5-inning, 5-run rule. I take that back. Okay. Michael Franco's up. He popped out to the second base the first time up. Here is the pitch. 66. Not going to happen this time. That's pretty much going to take care of Feldman right off the bat. We'll see what happens here. Feldman, Michael Franco smacks a 2-run blast out for the Philadelphia Phillies. That is his first home run of the season. Brings Philadelphia up 3-2 here in the 4th inning. No runs. 2 runs scored. Nobody's on base. Brings up Michael Saunders. Michael Saunders last time doubled in the 2nd inning. Here's the pitch. It's an 11. And Feldman is definitely going to be down early this game. No questions asked about that. We're not even going to go to the 5-run rule. 44, matter of fact, we are now. That is a home run by back-to-back home runs by the Philadelphia Phillies, Saunders and Franco, and that is it for Feldman. Feldman will be replaced. And we're going to go see who replaced him for the Cincinnati Reds. So let me get back in here. We'll find out now who the new pitcher will be for the Cincinnati Reds. The first pitcher coming in, Scott Feldman, by the way, didn't even get past the 5th inning. Neither one of the 2 pitchers did. Barrett Aston will be the pitcher for Cincinnati. We'll get some information on the man as we go along here. I got a little bit here, which was that he had a 6.75 ERA. This is his first game of the season. He's always involved in 8 innings, so he was pretty much an April stick around. We're going to change him in. We'll get some stats on him real quick for you guys. And we'll see what we can do. We'll get some coverage on him. It's fair enough. He was here basically for a cup of coffee here in 2017. That's exactly what it was. He was here for a cup of coffee. Barrett Aston finished 1 game, pitched 8 innings, walked 7, struck out 2. So we got a 1950s pitcher here. He did hit 2 batters. Had an ERA of 6.75, so he gave up 2 home runs. He did not come back in 2018. We'll find out what happened there real quick. He was probably sent down about the 14th, 15th of May after he got wrecked. He was sent back to the minors. And I think he may still be there. He may still be there. So we'll find out. We will find out, okay? And here we go. Barrett Aston, his first pitch of the season. He is pitching to Tommy Joseph. Tommy Joseph doubled his first time up in the 2nd inning. Here's the pitch. 64, and Joseph gets the ground out to our 3rd baseman, Suarez. Suarez fires it over to Votto for the out. We have 1 down here in the top of the 4th inning. Due up is Cameron Rupp, the catcher. First time up, Cameron Rupp struck out. Here's the pitch by Aston. It's a 13, and he is walked this time. That's an interesting little play going there. Cameron Rupp will take first base on Aston's first walk of the season. Keep in mind, like I said, he did walk a lot. Freddie Galvis is on the mound. Is up here to bat. Shortstop. Here's the pitch. 61. And he flies out heading towards right field. It's going to be on a routine fly ball. Waiting for it to come on down will be Skebler. And it's not deep enough for Rupp to try to take second base, so we have right there. Due up is Jeremy Hellickson, the pitcher. Hellickson struck out his first time in the bottom 3rd inning. Here's the pitch. 53. And he hits to our shortstop, Kozar. Kozar grabs up, scarfs up towards his left side, plants his feet, fires over the bottom for the out. And that is 3 down. But Philadelphia incurred serious damage on back-to-back home runs by Franco and Saunders. Due up for the Cincinnati Reds will be Suarez, Schebler, and Kozart. And I'm going to fix that right now. Hold on here. I've got something I can play with here. There we go. Okay, see if I can find him. Schebler. Nope, that's not what I want to do. Okay, so Control F. There we go. Scheb. Schebler. It's pronounced Schebler. Okay. For any of my favorite players who would like joining watching my games, at the end of the game, I will go into Baseball Reference. I think we can pick it off. Okay, I think I can do it. All right, and I'm going to show you a nice, neat little thing in here that you may or may not know about. Due up is Eugenio Suarez. Eugenio Suarez got a base hit his first time up in the first inning. Welcome to the National League, Mr. Suarez. Here's the pitch by Hellickson. It's a 31. And he is walked this time. We have runner on first base. That is Hellickson's second walk of the game to go along with 4 strikeouts so far. Philadelphia is carrying a 4-2 lead coming into the bottom of the 4th. Here is the pitch to Schebler, the right fielder. It is a 54, and he hits a routine fly ball out also towards right field. Wait for it, is Tommy Saunders, or is Saunders. Saunders waits for it to come on down, makes the play. Suarez will not try to take second base, and that is 1 down. That's the second fly ball that Schebler has hit out. Zach Kozark is our batter. He struck out the first time. Here's the pitch. 42. And he is also walked. Suarez will take second. Hellickson does his 3rd walk of the game. There is 1 down. Coming to bat is Tucker Barnhart. We're going to see if he can try to bunt them over. Here's the pitch. It is a 15. And it does work. He hits a nice sacrifice. He gets the sacrifice bunt over towards third base. Lays it down. Beautiful bunt down the line. Franco has to run in to get it. Galvin's heading over towards third. Suarez is beating him to the plate. The only play that he can go is first and makes the play. Barnhart, it gets the sacrifice hit. 5-3. Suarez will take third. Kozart will take second. There is 2 down here in the bottom of the 4th inning. The Cincinnati Reds are threatening. Due up the bat is Barrett Aston. That is not going to happen. Let's see if we can find it. Let's see who came in to pinch hit on that game. We will find him. Yes, Patrick Kivelhan will be coming in. Patrick Kivelhan will be coming in to pinch hit for Barrett Aston. There we go. Patrick Kivelhan is a decent hitter. It looks like he had a .304 on base percentage in 152 games. Slugging percentage is .399. Looks like he is more used as a pinch hitter by the looks of things here. Let's bring him in. He will be our pinch hitter. Patrick Kivelhan. Let's see what we got here. We'll find him right there. Patrick Kivelhan batted 206 though for the Reds. So sorry about that, guys. He wasn't that good of a hitter. But when he hits good. 9 home runs, 26 RBIs, struck out 61 times, 115 games he appeared in. Has 178 official at-bats, 5 doubles, 1 triple to go with that. Played all positions, all 3 of the outfields. Looks like he played first and third. He's done that before too. And get in there. Let's see what we got here for you, kid. And a lot of pinch hitting. Pinch hits a lot. I would say he might be the primary pinch hitter for the Cincinnati Reds team, even though he is not the best hitter in the world. But that's okay. That's how we play the game. Let's see what happens. Greetings, Mr. Kivelhan, to your first appearance in the season. Here is the pitch with 2 down. 63. And he is struck out. That is it for the inning. Hellickson hangs out there. Does manage to keep no runs in there. But Cincinnati Reds left 2 runners. Left 2 runners on 2 walks. No runs though, no hits at the end of 4 full innings. It is Philadelphia 4, Cincinnati 2. Coming to bat for the Cincinnati Reds will be, or for the Philadelphia Phillies will be Hernandez, Kendrick, and Herrera. Coming to pitch for the Cincinnati Reds in our 5th inning here will be Blake Wood. Will be our next pitcher. Blake Wood, 2017 for the Cincinnati Reds. Got involved in 55 games, finished 17 of them, had an ERA of 5.65 here in the National League, struck out 62, walked 29, hit a batter, had 2 balks, gave up 5 home runs. He was in 57 1/3 innings. Again, this being 2017, the year of the specialty pitcher. They didn't have like middle relievers, which would go 3 or 4 innings, so that's not a bad thing. So let's give the man credit. He'll be coming in. Here we go. Blake Wood. Blake Wood, by the way, was traded in 2017 to the California Angels. So I can get that information too real quick. That's exactly what we're going to do. Transactions. There we go. He was waived by the Cincinnati Reds in August. He was waived, so he was got off waivers for probably DFA. So more than likely not. I hate to say that, but that's probably what happened. I do apologize. So I was wrong. I'm probably gonna be wrong a lot. Like I say, I'm a little tired, guys. So I apologize as always. Here we go. Blake Wood's pitching to Cesar Hernandez. Here's the pitch. It is a 22, and Hernandez hits it out towards right field, gets in between the first second baseman on the ground. Coming in to pick it up is Schebler, and Hernandez reaches for the first time this season. Base hit to right field. Nice late hit. Nice late swing. Coming up is Howie Kendrick. Howie Kendrick is 0 for 2. Popped up the third, struck out. Here is the pitch. It's a 12. And Kendrick hits to our second baseman, Peraza. Peraza fires Kozar. Kozar over to Votto. Double play. We have the first double play of the season for the Cincinnati Reds. A 4-6-3. Beautiful job. Quick snap throws. Great play. Due up is Audible Herrera. Audible Herrera has got a ground out to short. Got a base hit. Scored a run. Here's the pitch. 14. And he flies out to our left fielder on a high fly ball. Wait for it to come on down is Duvall. Duvall makes the play. We have the third out. So Blake Wood starts off with a base hit, but gets a double play to help him. That's always the pitcher's friend. And a fly ball turns into a 1-2-3 inning. At the end of 3 and 4.5, it is the Philadelphia Phillies 4, Cincinnati Reds 2. It is, as I always remind everybody, an official game. Now, I've got the hockey game on, guys. Forgive me here. I've got to take a quick look. It is Winnipeg 2, Nashville 1. In the second period, 8 minutes to go. I'd like to see Winnipeg win. I'd like to see Jim Rome shut up. So, coming to bat is Billy Hamilton, Peraza, and Joey Votto. Billy Hamilton is 0 for 2. Struck out, grounded out to the shortstop. Here's the pitch. 36. And he hits a fly ball out towards left field. Waiting for that one will be our Howie Kendrick, who does make the play. Very easy. And we have one down. Seems to be quite a few balls going out towards left, but they're not really pulling out there. Right field seems to be where the wind is blowing. Jose Peraza is up to bat, and I think it's even what the game says, too. Hang on here. I get that. Oh, I get all this good information. I love this stuff. So bear with me, kiddies. No. Oh, that would have been awful nice. I wonder if I can pull that off. Oh, there we go. I was right. No, actually, it was an infield. The wind came in. I'm surprised the ball went out to right field. A 12-mile-an-hour wind from right field, so it's probably right to left. It was 68 degrees back up there, and it was a cloudy, overcast day. Rain threatening the game all day long, but it didn't rain. Due up is Jose Peraza. Here is pitch. He is 1 for 2. Grounded out to first. Hit a base hit and was out on a forced play. Here's the pitch. 43. And he hits to our pitcher, Hellickson. Hellickson flips it over towards Joseph, and they seem to reverse the first inning play. At this time, it is 1-3, and that is 2 down here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Due up is Joey Votto. Joey Votto's walk scored a run, reached on the fielder's choice. Here's the pitch. He's 0 for 1. 36. And for the second time this game, he is walked by Hellickson. That is Hellickson's 4th walk of the game. Go along with 5 strikeouts. And for the 3rd time this game, Joey Votto is on base. Adam Duvall is up. Adam Duvall struck out in the 3rd. Hellickson snuck one by him, and he has a 2-run blast in the 1st. Can he do it again, folks? Here's the pitch. 64, and no, Hellickson got him on a strikeout. His 6th one of the season so far of the game. And that is the 3rd out. No runs, no hits, 1 runner left on base. At the end of 5, it is Philadelphia 4, the Cincinnati Reds 2. Coming to bat is Michael Franco, Saunders, and Joseph. Michael Franco in the 4th inning hit a 2-run blast to help put the Philadelphia Phillies ahead of the Cincinnati Reds. Blake Wood is on the mound. Here is the pitch. 43. And he is struck out by Wood. That is Wood's first strikeout of the season for him. Very good, Mr. Wood. Nice shutdown of the Philadelphia Phillies. Due up is Saunders. Saunders is 2 for 2. He has a double and a home run. He has scored 2 runs. He's driven in a run. Here is the pitch. 33. And he has put some wood on the ball again. Here we go, folks. Let's see what happens this time. And it is a easy single going out towards right field. Gets past Joey Votto. Gets passed over the head of Joey Votto into right field. And Saunders will stay at first with a single. Blake Wood now faces the D rule. And this time it does go into effect if Saunders makes second base or somebody makes second base or even another home run. He's out. Okay, and that's how the game's being played this now. This in the 2017. Here we go. The batter is Tommy Joseph. Tommy Joseph got a double in the 2nd inning, knocked in a run, and he grounded out. Here's the pitch. There's 1 down. It's a 43. And Joseph hits it to Wood. Wood fires over to second base or shortstop. Kozar. Kozar gets it. Gets poor throw out there to Votto, and Joseph is safe on the fielder's choice. 1-6. And we have 2 down. Due up the bat is Cameron Rupp. Cameron Rupp so far today is 0 for 2, or 0 for 1. He's walked and struck out. Here's the pitch to Rupp. 32. And Rupp is out on a fielder's choice. He hits he hits the second base. Peraza throws it over towards Kozar for the easy play for the 3rd out. And that is it for the Philadelphia Phillies here in the top of the 6th inning. No runs. 1 hit, 1 runner left on base. At the end of 5.5, it's Philadelphia 4, the Cincinnati Reds 2. Coming to bat will be Suarez, Schebler, and Kozart. Jeremy Hellickson is on the mound for the 6th inning. He is doing a fantastic job so far today. He's only given up 3 hits. He has walked 4, and he gave up that 1st inning home run. Eugenio Suarez is up to bat. He is 1 for 1 today. He got a base hit in the 1st inning, walked in the 4th, was stranded at 3rd base. Here is the pitch. 43, and he hits to Hellickson. Hellickson throws it back over towards first. 1-3. Nice. Sinker balls are keeping the ball down low right now. Looks like a lot of ground ball plays showing up here. Schebler's up on here. He has flown out twice, once to center, once to right. I like to kid about it. Let's see if he can get the hat trick. Here's the pitch. 15. And he hits it right over second base as it bounces in for the base hit. Herrera comes on in, brings the ball back in, but Schebler's on with his 1st hit of the game here in the 6th inning. That's the 4th hit given up by Philadelphia. Coming to bat will be Zach Kozart. Zach Kozart has struck out and walked. Here is the pitch. 43. And Kozart hits it to our pitcher. Pitcher fires over towards second base. Shortstop's right there waiting for it. Galvis. Galvis, a little trouble getting the ball out of the glove. Throws it to first, not in time. Zach Kozart will reach on a 1-6 play. Fielder's choice. And due bat up is Tucker Barnhart. We have 2 down here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Tucker Barnhart is 0 for 2. He's got a sacrifice. He's 0 for 1. Sacrifice hitting the ground ball. Here is the pitch. It is a 45. And Barnhart is walked. We have runners now on first and second base. Hellickson just got his D rating, okay? So he's allowed the benefit of the doubt of one batter. If the batter gets a hit or anything, okay? More likely not, this will end up being his last inning anyway, okay? Because he does have a D rating. And the way this game here, if anything, it doesn't matter. He gets one batter, period. There's two down. Here's the pitch. It's a 42-2. Whoop, not Blake Wood. That is not going to be Blake Wood. Blake Wood is also out of the game. We're going to find a relief. We're going to find another pinch hitter for him. I do apologize. Slow it down, Clint. Slow it down. You can do that. Okay, Blake Wood went his inning. Of course, he didn't have to worry about it. So I've got a couple players I can get here. Scooter Gennett will be coming in to pinch hit for the Cincinnati Reds. He is the other official pinch hitter. Scooter Gennett will come in to pinch hit. As you can tell, I've only got two batters left after this. Cincinnati has a lot of pitchers. No, Scooter Gennett's not the pitcher. Okay, I don't know why they did that, but he's not the pitcher. So I know how to get rid of that. I can just leave it. I'm not going to worry unless he threw an inning in there for the season for him. Scooter Gennett, who I believe he's now with. Well, I caught picked up from Milwaukee. Okay, he will be doing the pinch hitting. He did pitch a game. He pitched one game. So he did get into a game. He will be pinch hitting for Blake Wood. Scooter Gennett for the Cincinnati Reds in 2017, and he came from Milwaukee to Cincinnati. Okay. He got 27 home runs, 97 RBIs. The man can hit. He had a .295 batting average. I do have him on one of my fantasy teams. I like it for a reason, though he does strike out. He has 114 strikeouts. He has 22 doubles, 3 triples. He can run. He stole only 3 bases. Does have a tendency to hit into the ground ball double play. He has 15 of them. He has 2 sacrifice flies, no sacrifice hits. He came to the Cincinnati Reds via the waiver wire. Very surprising because he did quite well for Milwaukee. He did pretty good. They just didn't have any place for him, to be honest with you. Though he only averaged about 260 something. Okay, so now we know a little bit about Scooter Gennett. Except his first name, and that'll be a trivia question down the road. I will not forget that, guys, so don't think I won't. Okay, as you guys know your historian, here we go. Here is the pitch to Gennett. It's a 25, and that's the only one that's going around it. And Scooter Gennett hits it out over the shortstop head, gets on in there. Running home will be Cozart. Cozart's going to score. Barnhart will take third. Gennett will take first on the base hit. And Scott Hellickson is done for the day here at the end of the 6th inning. He lasted basically 5 innings in the real game. Let's see who we're going to get to relieve him. Joaquin, I'm going to call it, you can call it whatever you want. Honey Bunny calls him Benoit. I call him Benoit. I think we'll go with Benoit. I like that idea. Chris Benoit, the wrestler who did commit suicide after killing his wife and son. Sorry about that for him. That's why I am so against seeing certain players go into the Hall of Fame, because he did that on steroids. So, Joaquin Benoit will go into the game to pitch for Scott Hellickson. Benoit gotten to 52 games, had an ERA of 4.65. Let's get the rest of the information on him so we can give you a good what he really did for real life. After the guys start pitching, I start getting some stats. I will start bringing in the stats more often. Right now I can't. We don't have enough because it's the beginning of the season. Joaquin Benoit is currently with the Washington Nationals, but in 2017 he was with the Philadelphia Phillies. One win, 4 losses. Had it says 4.07 ERA, but actually a total. So I do have something here. He went to Pittsburgh. That's why. 4.65 ERA, was involved in 52 games, finished 13 of them. Struck out 46, walked 22, only hit 1 batter, had no balks, no wall pitches. Does walk a lot. He has 22 likes and 22 walks. Does have a tendency to give up the home run ball. Has a whip of 1.29. Strikeout to walk ratio is 2.09. Not great, not bad. If he was pitching a 9-inning game, they said he'd average about 8 strikeouts a game. So that's not a bad play for the man. So, Benoit's in. Runners on first and third. The infield is not in because there's nobody on third. I've had a runner on third yet this game. Until now. Here's the pitch. It is a 16 to Billy Hamilton. And Billy Hamilton hits to our shortstop. Galvis. Galvis flips it over to Hernandez, and that ends the inning. Fielder's choice, 6-4. At the end of 6th inning, Cincinnati gets 1 run on 1-2 hits. 2 runners left on base. And due up for the Philadelphia Phillies here in the top of the 7th inning will be Galvis, a pinch hitter, and Hernandez. Freddie Galvis so far here in this game is 0 for 2. He has struck out and flown out. Scooter Jett is not the pitcher of record here. Though he has pitched, I can have him in, but he's an automatic D pitcher, so I'm not going to. So let's see who pitches next for the Cincinnati Reds. Drew Storen will be pitching for the Cincinnati Reds. Drew Storen came out of Washington, played there for quite a while. 2016, he went to the American League, pitched for Toronto and Seattle. I think it would have been via free agency. Came to Cincinnati in 2017. I don't believe he's with anybody right now. I had a record of 4 wins, 2 losses, 4.45 ERA, finished 9 games out of 58. Struck out 48, walked 23, again gave up 7 balls. Has tendency to hit batters though. Gave up 99. If he was going to, he would give up 99 earned runs. Gives up quite a bit. So, but he had like I said, he had a 4.45 ERA. He did not finish. He did not start any games, and he has 1 save for 2017 for the Cincinnati Reds. Okay, so Drew Storen will be pitching for Cincinnati Reds. And there we go. Okay, Storen is in the game. There we go. All right. And most of the pitchers you're going to find in 2017 are C-rated pitchers. That's what happens. Here is the pitch to Galvis. It is a 12. Galvis hits towards our second baseman. Peraza fires over towards first to Votto, and we have 1 down. Due up will be a relief. Will be a pinch hitter for Benoit. And let's see what we have for Philadelphia pinch hitters this game. We haven't used one yet, so we got some options coming out here. Actually, we did use Kivlin. We did use that's Cincinnati. We have our first pinch hitter, and the only pinch hitter, so everybody else is mine. It's going to be Brock Stassi, or Stassi, whatever you want to call it. Pronounce the man. You can do that. Brock Stassi in 2017. We ain't going to see a lot of these players often. He only got 51 games, and he only was defense for 24 of them. So I try to get these guys, give them their 15 minutes if I can. I'd like to do that. I know it's weird, guys. I apologize, but I like to see what, because a lot of times you could have 9 great players. The Sox do, okay, but it's the guys who come in off the bench that do a hell of a lot of work to keep the team running. Okay, he batted in 2017. I don't know if he was released or not. I'm not going to find out, though I can. He is probably in the Minnesota Twins minor league camps. He was signed by them in 2017. He was drafted by the Philadelphia Phillies in 2011, so he did some minor league time. I could probably find it this year. He is in the minor leagues. That wouldn't be hard at all. Got in 51 games. Had 13 hits, 2 doubles, 2 home runs, 7 RBIs. Batted 167. He struck out 22 times in the 78 at-bats, and he walked 12. Now, they don't have a strikeout to walk ratio for batters. I wish they did. I'm not. And guys, I'm going to need you guys to explain to me about some of these new technology. I wish sometimes somebody would. I've got offensive WAR, and WAR, it says here, is wins above replacement. He's a negative 0.3, so I'm going to say that is not good. His offensive runs above replacement level, he's a negative 3. So I'm not going to say that is a good thing in this game here. So here we go. He is up to bat. Here's the pitch. 23, and he flies out towards right field. Waiting for it is our right fielder, Schebler. He makes the play. We have 2 down. Due up for the Philadelphia Phillies is Cesar Hernandez. He's up for his 4th time this season. He has 1 for 3. Got a base hit in the 5th. Was wiped out by a double play. Flew out twice. Once to center, once to One's to the left and one's to the right. Here's the pitch. 64, and he is struck out by Ben Storen, and that is 3 down, 1-2-3 inning for the Cincinnati Reds. At the end of 6.5, it is Philadelphia 4, Cincinnati 3. As everything goes, everybody knows how stupid I am and crazy I am. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if we never get back, for it's root for the Red Legs. If they don't win, it's a shame, for it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. That is for Al, Eric, Chris from Stratus, Delaware, and anybody else who enjoys the song and hates and sings lousy and just because it's baseball sings. So there we go, guys. Due up to bat for the Cincinnati Reds will be Peraza, Votto, and Duvall. Coming to pitch for the Philadelphia Phillies, I got it right this time, will be Udubray Ramos. Udubray, E-D-U-B-R-A-Y. I'm going to see if I can get the pronunciation on that. I will try it out, see what happens here. So Ramos will be the pitcher for the Philadelphia Phillies. We'll get some information on him. The biggest one I can give you is a 4.21 ERA. Uh-oh. Guys, I got to take a break. We're going to pause the game. I need to get a hold of my mother. She just left me a call, so I need to stop the streaming. If we don't get back on, I will try to come back in, okay? I do apologize.